This is our 35th year, so we've been part of the Perth community and the greater community for a very, very long time. We started off as a little local event. We started off as one person just swimming straight over to Rotto on the back of a dare. But after 35 years, we've managed to branch out, and we have become iconic in the world of open water swimming, and we have people from many, many different countries here today. So yeah, we've just managed to put on a really safe, fun event, which has made our name out there synonymous with a great day out in the water.
Yesterday, G went out with one of the ladies from the Channel Swimming Association over here, and they had a ball just in and around Cottesloe, up and down with the Channel 10 crew. Got on the news last night. Fantastic. Yeah, it was a really good day.
Moving on to the interview with Channel 10 and Claire and Kirsty, the president of Rottnest Swimming Association, to give her a chance to become a swim guide. She actually did really well. It was pretty choppy. We swam out to a pylon, back in again, and then up and down the beach for some filming, interview. I think for her, obviously, it was a great experience, and no better than the president of the RSA to actually get an experience of what both Phil, Hayden and Joe go through being swim guides. As a distance runner, I used to go to the pool and think 1 kilometre was a major achievement. Bruce Jones, my previous running coach and also guide runner, we'd go there and be so proud of being able to do 1 kilometre, even 2. That was even a major achievement now. Whereas I go to the pool now and it's anything under 5k really isn't a session, and to now know that it's 20k and swimming the channel, which was a 40k swim. Realistically have a lot more confidence.
Early bed, early up though. Yeah, very early up. It's just after 4 now, so yeah. Oh, bacon and eggs, breakfast of champions, and we'll all have a couple of bacon and egg rolls before we get down to the boat, and it'll keep us going until at least lunchtime. So yeah, good shit.
For me now, obviously that confidence is there, and it's just a swim. And I know I have the trust and faith in my swim guide, so it's just right arm over, and on as we go. And I think for me, the only frustrating thing is that to see 1,000 paddlers on the ocean and to see 1,000 boats in the water would be a spectacular thing. I think it brings back memories, and you always get that bit of a shiver. It brings back memories of the America's Cup, where you had all those boats on the water, and in particular in Australia where that celebration was there with all the boats and the flotillas.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And they're off, ladies and gentlemen.
The fun of it is that you can swim in a massive group and you don't have to do it on your own. So you're out there with 2,800 swimmers and about 5,000 people on the day. So it just makes it a lot easier to be around other people and know people are in the same boat as you. This is still a massive challenge, and we do push that for people because it is a big day out there. And as we know from last year, we're in the weather's hands. So if it's not great, it's going to be a really tough day, or unfortunately you may not finish. But we do push that. We do make sure we keep everyone safe, and we're in the hands of the weather gods. We are a bucket list item. It was on my bucket list for a long time, and here I am 10 years later still holding on and loving every single second of it. So we do. It's a massive challenge that is it's a good one to start with because of those people around, but it does often kick off for some of those ultra swims as well. It's at a good time of the year usually, so yeah, it is still, but it is a massive challenge and people love it out there.
Today was a tough day. The start was a really good start. Hayden did a great job getting through the many swimmers and kayakers, and the boat that we actually got hit by. That was an interesting experience because I actually thought it was a kayak, and as it sort of came up beside me, I could feel the vibrations of the propeller, so I quickly had to push it away. Jellyfish were a bit uncomfortable today, and then the rollers of the ocean became ever more increasingly tough, and the current, so I think was at 18.5, had to remove the sail from the water, which is very unfortunate because it was I was very confident about today. I was very comfortable with just on at the 4.5k to go. I thought, okay, well, this is it. It's done and dusted. It's just a matter of just cruising in, but conditions changed, and Mother Nature once again has her own way. Yeah, I think it is way more difficult because of the changes and the very quick changes, purely because obviously whether it be tidal, wind, the actual, I suppose, currents that come through, the various depths of the actual ocean floor itself can really determine how strong those currents can be. So yeah, look, they're the unpredictabilities. And again, also not being able to see, like, I was actually surprised how much water I didn't swallow today because of the chop. I got a few good gobs of salt water, but outside of that I was actually pretty impressed that I was able to keep out most of it because the chop wasn't just one direction, it was multi-directional. And that's the really tough thing as a blind person, is that you're not sure when to breathe properly because of the actual chop. There are a lot of tough feelings because I know I could have done it. I know that I was actually standing on the start line or the stand this morning with a large number of crowd. I knew that it was going to be a simple process because I've done the distance. English Channel was 40k. This is 20k. I suspected that the weather conditions at the beginning were looking good. It wasn't until sort of at the 1 p.m. mark, the sort of the probably 5 or 6k to go, where things changed dramatically. But as an athlete, I can put it aside as a learning curve, but then also I'm responsible within my team as well. So I feel embarrassed, upset, distressed, because I hate letting my team down, because I know the choices, the opportunities they take to support me, and as an athlete I feel I've actually let them down, but I know that they're in it just as strong as I am. But as an athlete and as a team member, I feel responsible for their journey as well. So that's where it becomes a multi-faceted layer of emotions and also thoughts. It would be fine if I was purely individual, like this was a solo swim. Well, no, it wasn't. I was the one person entered. It wasn't a solo swim, it was a team swim. And for me, as a person who cares a lot about my team, I know that I prepared both physically and mentally, and I thought I had it in the bag. And that's where things outside your control sometimes can really stick their foot out and trip you up. But for my care, my whole emotion for my team is because they are me, and they are me. So it's one in, all in. I think that when any team, whether it be an AFL team, a cricket team, obviously you're going to have your runs of wins and you're going to have your runs of losses, and it's those moments where you have to step back and actually look at what processes need to be changed to drive that sense of change and that sense of success. And I know that all it takes hypothetically within a football team for a person to they're standing in front of the goals and kick 2 minutes left and hit a point, and that loses the game. Are they still winners? Sure, they came bloody close, but they didn't win. And today we came bloody close, but we didn't win.